Hello, my name is Piner, and this is going to be a beginner speedrunning tutorial for Crazy Gadget. First thing you're going to do when you load into the stage is hold it down right and mash an action button to do a light dash there. What you want to do after you do the light dash is to continue to hold the action button and spin your joystick in a circle. Then as the door opens, let go of your light dash, or spin dash rather, and chain down this way. Then you're going to want to bounce there, and you're going to want to pull the switch. Here you have two options. You're going to spin dash up here, and you can do a super bounce. Or, instead of the super bounce, you can get on the lip here, do a spin dash jump. So what you want to do for that spin dash jump, it's a little bit more complex than it looks, is you're going to want to spin dash, jump, and after you've jumped, like right after, you're going to want to transfer directly to upright. Then you're going to spin dash, jump, bounce, and then bounce again after you get up off of the lip. You'll homing attack towards the wall and hold towards this lip here. Here there are two things you can do. Rather, there's one main thing you want to do, and then there are a few backups. You're going to jump here and go towards this, and right about now you would homing attack, and that would break the glass and you would go into the tube. But if you mess that up, you can do, as a backup, is you can jump towards this wall, right, and it'll take you up as well. So, it can be a little bit tricky to get the hang of, for sure. But once you do, you use it as a backup pretty consistently. You're going to want to hold down, and then spin dash off here. And then you spin dash here, bounce before the wall, then bounce again on the spring. It is also possible to get a super bounce, hitting the wall that is good enough to make it all the way to the top. Hold forward, light dash. Now you want to go neutral normally when you get the light dash. I tend to find that I bonk there less when I do that. And so then you grab the checkpoint. I spin dash there. That's one option. Although that can be pretty silly sometimes. So let me kill Sonic here and get back up there. Show you what else you can do. What I would personally recommend that you do if you are uncomfortable with the spin dash is that you bounce onto the rail. You want to bounce off and homing attack before you hit the ground. And right here, you also have two options. You can hit the switch and hold the right trigger until the camera corrects itself, and then you want to land Sonic on the rail. That can be a little bit tricky sometimes, so I can understand if you don't want to go for that. There's an alternative method where you hold left here and go onto this. There's a kill plane right underneath me, so you want to go around it. So once you've gone around it, you want to fall down here, homing attack in. You also don't want to get too close to the red here, because there is a kill plane right above it. So spin dash and jump here. If you jump, you'll jump over the Artificial Chaos's arms if you jump while taking this corner. And then spin dash down this way, homing attack that, then hold forward, then homing attack the Artificial Chaos. Alternatively, if you end up missing the life or don't homing attack it, you can bounce twice here and then homing attack him. Spin dash there, and bounce. Get up here. You can homing attack these guys if you want, but another alternative is that you can spin dash, jump, homing attack, cancel, and then do the light dash. The homing attack cancel part of that is kind of important, because if you don't, there's a chance that you'll bounce instead of doing a light dash, which will then send you downward. And you can survive that, but it's just slower and better off. You're just kind of better off avoiding it. But let's say you do miss that, you'll want to aim to homing attack towards the spring once you notice that you've bounced. If that doesn't work, try to line yourself up here with this rail so that you can be safe. Just kind of in general. I'm going to go through here, and while you're in this tube, you're going to want to mash it, the button. An action button. And because as you come out of this tube, there's a light dash. That saves about 2 seconds over just kind of flying into the air. So you spin dash jump, spin dash over here, hold the switch, hold it down, and you'd homing attack this way. Here is where you would grab the fire ring. Then you'd mash through the text, somersault this way, jump, and then homing attack. Then you want to pull this switch, do a small spin dash, and somersault there. Then you want to do another spin dash, homing attack as you hit the ground, And what you want to do there, so you don't fly off, is after you go over the lip, charge your spin dash, and then jump this way. or rather just spin dash that way. Then you want to hit that spring, walk forward, and make sure that the B button prompt appears. Set that up. That can be pretty dangerous if you're not aligned with the thing. You also want to take it head on, because there's a chance you'll light dash just one and die. It's one of the more annoying light dashes. You can somersault into there. Alternatively, you can bounce into that iron box. Then you want to go this way. Spin dash jump into that guy. You can also just homing attack him. Then take the light dash here. And spin dash here. Go around this corner. Train one. And then go around this corner. Homing attack. This. Don't bother with the enemies. Then run over here. What you want to do here, you want to spin dash jump, hit that guy, and homing attack this guy, and then this guy. Then you want to spin dash jump over, bit to the, around the iron balls, homing attack that guy, homing attack onto the ground, and spin dash and jump up to here. You may not make it all the way up to here. If you don't, what'll happen is you'll just want to hit this spring, pick it up the normal way, and then somersault into that guy. This will open the door. You then want to grab this, hit the switch, and spin dash over this way. Now coming up, there are a few things that you can do. One of them is known as puzzle skip. The way I suggest that you line up for this is that you take this light dash and then just continue holding the action button and then super bounce there. But what if you mess that up, or what if you're not confident in your super bounces? What you can do is you can jump over this way and land onto this. You can land here and fall down this way. And you want to hit that switch as you fall. If you don't hit the switch, you can do a double bounce, land on top of here, and then hit the switch. Like so. Then you want to spin dash jump over that way and hit this. It's important to hit the switch so that you'll have this rocket available. And then you go and hit the gold ring. But puzzle skip, I should probably finish explaining all of that. You do the light dash there, let's say, go up here, and all you do is you spin dash jump over this way. And then once you land, don't do anything, just hold towards where the gold ring is in the center of the platform, and you'll fall directly into it. And those are the two options you have to end the level. And that's Crazy Gadget. It's a really fun stage in my opinion. Keep at it. All the general stuff I've said before. Yeah, have fun.